you mean? Okay, so this want me to shoot the live straight up and down. Even better. Okay, today I am coming live. I haven't went live on YouTube in a long time, but I have some wigs to make, and I was like, let me try to do a YouTube live to see how it goes. It's always usually like I'm listening to music or something like that, to where I just never think to go live on YouTube. But I wanted to try it and see if we can get some people in. Let's see. It didn't ask me to write a post or nothing. Okay, so we'll learn how to do that. Exit out of it. Share. Hey, how are you? Messages. Randy. Hey y'all, hey. So I'm here making some wigs today and decided to try YouTube live for wig making. I do use the Texo 810W to sew my wigs. If you guys have any questions, you can put in the comments. Be sure to say hello in the comments. Where you're from, where you're watching from. I just wanted to get on and talk to you guys while I make wigs. So when I do my wigs, I put them in like bags to tell me which wig I'm making, what length it is, whether it's a closure or a frontal. This is another one. This is 6x6 closure, 3 bundles of body wave. And this one, I believe, is 18 inch. And so I put them in bags like that to keep everything separate. And so I know what is in what. I got this machine. I haven't had it a full year yet. It's coming up on a year anniversary since I got this machine. It's been interesting getting to learn this machine. I feel like with every new piece of equipment that you get, it's like a learning curve, especially with sewing machines. Hi Jack, how you doing? Happy birthday. But yeah, I feel like every machine you get, you have to learn. It's a learning curve. So I do want my time to get much faster with sewing the wigs. From Sacramento, California. Hey, Valerie, how are you? Welcome, welcome. We got Callie in the building. How are you? So when I start a weft, I always start and then go back and reverse over it to make sure it's secured, because I never want my clients to have issues with their wigs coming loose or wefts coming loose. My average client keeps their wig between 3 to 7 years. One of my sisters bought a wig about 3 or 4 years ago. She is just getting the closure replaced on the wig. So I do offer those services as well, to replace the closure or the frontal, because I feel like that's the part that goes out. When you have good quality hair, that hair lasts, especially if you do the proper care techniques. So yeah. Can the 2 people that's in here hit the like button for me? That's how they know that people are in here. Yes, can you hit the like button for me, Valerie? Yeah, with the analytics and how the algorithm work on these videos, if we don't get likes, it'll stop bringing people in, and it'll make it seem like no one is watching or no one is interested. But yeah, I did want to come on and share. I feel like I've learned so much from, I've taken a lot of classes and stuff as well, but I've learned a lot off of YouTube. So I feel like it's always good to come back and give back to the community that has helped you. Thank you. But yeah, so I don't mind sharing it all. And I tell people, like, information is very good to know, but it's a lot of stuff, like, once you do it on hand, you learn different stuff from actually doing it. So sharing the information is not going to hurt you. It's enough money out here for all of us. But yeah, once you get to doing this stuff in person, it hits a lot different. It hits a whole lot different. I'm just happy that I do have somebody in here, because this is like, I've only been live for 8 minutes. Well, been live for 8 minutes. And I don't come on here and go live. So I know it's going to take some consistency of me coming on here and going live for people to know, okay, she actually goes live. Let me see. And then I need to figure out which times I need to go live. So yeah. And this wig is going to be a bob. This is 14-inch. And the straight raw hair I get from my vendor. And this was actually a small size wig for a client. A lot of times I make wigs that I sell on my website, but I do also get custom orders that clients come in and order in person. So I'm definitely thankful for every client that I have, because that's what keeps my business going. Valerie, do you do hair? Are you a hairstylist, or are you wanting to get into the hair industry? Do you have your own business? Talk to me, sis. Yeah, I'm over here ashy. It's so cold here today. The low as in the teens. So this is the Texo. I didn't see that she was talking. The Texo 810W. It's a fairly large size machine, but it actually was more affordable than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be way more expensive than what it was, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible. They had to deliver it on a forklift. I talked the guy into bringing it to the front door. At least they bring it on a pallet, so it was fairly heavy. But yeah, so far I like it. The only thing about this machine is it doesn't you can't double the weft on this machine. So you actually have to double, if you do double wefts, you would have to double your wefts on like a Singer. I have what I used to use was the Singer heavy duty. So I still have 2 of those machines. So you would have to double the weft on the machine like that, and then come back and sew it on here already doubled, because it does a single stitch, so it doesn't do like a zigzag stitch or anything like that. But because this is a machine that's used for leather, the stitching is very good, if that makes sense, and the thread really matters. You used to do hair before back surgery. Now you own a boutique and barber studio. Oh, that's amazing. Sorry about the back surgery. I heard them ain't no joke. They ain't no joke at all. So are you just managing the studio and like just keeping up with inventory and stuff and just have people working for you? It's always good when you can make money without having, I'm trying to get out from behind a chair now. Like, I want to just make wigs. My goal is, so I turn 39 next month. Well, yeah, February. So my goal is to make wigs and sell them online, and get out from behind the chair, because I've had like 10 surgeries for endometriosis and I'm over it. Like, I'm just like, even though I love the industry, I love the beauty industry, I just am not wanting to be a behind the chair hairstylist anymore. I want more financial freedom to be able to travel and spend time with family and like really just enjoy life for real. Which I have fun with my clients. I love my clients. But yeah, I just want a little bit more of that financial freedom. So when you say boutique, I'm guessing clothing, right? So with these, I still, sew the closure on the caps and draw the lines on a different day than me making the wigs, and I just put them in the Ziploc bags like this to organize them. So I have, I think, about 6 or 7 today to do. So we'll see how long I can sit here. Okay. Yes. Nothing like a good facial and all of that. Yes. Yep. And those men, wives, girlfriends, whatever, come in and shop while they men get their hair cut. come in and get a facial, or the men are actually excellent clients. They tip way better than women do to me, and they're more loyal. A woman is gonna switch. A woman will chair hop faster than a man. A man usually keep the same barber their whole life. The barber have to do something like really bad, like really mess them up or really inconvenience them for them to switch their barbers. Like, men to stick with their barbers. The first place I worked was a barbershop when I got my license. My uncle owns a barbershop, and he has a room in the back with stylists, and I went and worked for him. And so I do, I specialize in wigs and extensions, but I do know how to retwist and do locks. And because my brothers had locks, I end up keeping a lock clientele. So yeah, they stay with you. Like, I have a little boy, it's my uncle's ex-wife's son. He's been coming to me, and he will go with his head looking crazy. He do not want to go to nobody else. His mama tried to send him to somebody else for graduation, and he about flipped this shit. He said, that lady did not do my hair right, and I don't like it. And I told my mama I'd rather come to you. And like, it's like, I don't want nobody else to do my hair. So yeah, the men will stay. And some of them like be more particular about their hair than the women do, actually. They know the look they want. When they like something, they like it, and that's how they want to keep it. Yeah, I just realized how ashy my lips look. Need to put some lotion on. But yep. One thing about bob length hair is they give you more hair. Like, I'm halfway up the wig now. They give you more hair with bob lengths. So I usually only use 2 bundles for bobs. Using more than 2 if I got a client that wants like a really, really full look. This lady just wanted a really clean center part bob cut. Like what I call a classic bob. She just want like a center part blunt. She don't even want plucking on hers. She don't want her wig plucked at all. Hey mama, how you doing? I knew you was gonna come on here. Ain't even have to tell you to like it. Thank you. I'm on here making a wig. It's a lady named Valerie on here from California. But I hadn't did YouTube live in a long time, so I just wanted to come on and get my feet wet. My goal is to build a strong community on YouTube full of people that loves the industry and wants to grow as a business owner or whatever it may be. Hey Tamir, hey girl, hey. Girl, I got plenty in stock. Plenty. I literally just did a big order. So this one is a custom one that I'm making for a client. She's getting a bob done. But I think I got like 6 more to make today. I have some already made at salon as well. I just haven't styled them yet. My goal was to get as many sold up as possible and then go through and style them tomorrow when I'm going to be in the salon. So, and yeah, for Valerie, I sell my wigs already styled as well. Like, the knots are already bleached. The wigs are already styled. I did tag some of the wigs I have that you can pre-order on this live. So you can look at it, honey. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. But I'm real particular about making sure my wigs are great quality. Okay, well, I'll be praying for you. Man got his job at BMW today. So I'm so proud of him, my little brother. But yeah, YouTube will have to be a tough one to crack. I don't know. I really don't know how to put a title yet and all of that on my YouTube. Maybe if I went live from my computer instead of my phone, because it doesn't have a title, so it's kind of hard for YouTube to be able to tell what the live was about. Like, usually it has a place for you to type on other lives. So that's, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm probably going to have to go watch some videos in the search engine to see how to go live and set it up with a thumbnail and all of that. Pretty sure some type of software I need or something. But I'm so happy and so proud for this new wig launch. I have a photo shoot coming up at the beginning of the month. Yeah, I don't know. Some stuff just, it's a learning curve. I'm going to learn it because this year I want to make more brand awareness for the Hair Vixens and really get to my target market and the audience that finds my, my skill useful and wants to learn more. And also for those that just want to keep up with, the Hair Vixens and what we got going on. I have a lot of new products coming that I'm excited about. They're actually about to be shipped off. I gotta pay the invoice today. I actually need to do it before I forget. Well, I ain't gonna forget because I know that it gotta be shipped off, so. Do y'all want to see? I think I got a picture in this phone. Let's see if I can show y'all. So these are some of the packaging I got coming. That's the new wig boxes. The 3 of the wigs I've already styled. My theme colors are black and white. I got some new bonnets coming. Those are the bags. The combs and brushes that I have my logos on them. The lace bands. So that's just some of what we got coming. The tags to go. The paddle brushes to detangle the hair. I don't see the edge. Oh, okay, I see them back there. And the tags to go on the wigs. I was trying to wait, but I was like, I got to get these wigs made. So some of the wigs that have the new tags, I might just go in and hand sew them in the wig. So we'll see how that goes. But I was given that vendor by another wig maker that I follow, and I was like nervous at first because I'm like, I ain't got no samples from them or nothing, which I didn't place a huge order. I just did 50 items of each for now, so I can see what it actually feels like and looks like in person. But I can tell from the photo that it's a really clean look that I was going for, because that was my biggest thing. I wanted it to give what it's supposed to give, honey. So it don't show, it show how many people in here, but it don't show the names of who's in here like the other platforms. So I'm seeing that as a difference already. One of the girls I follow that has the same machine, when I tell you she runs those lines, every time I done tried to run them the way she did, I go off the whiff. So I'm just like, I just take my time until I get comfortable enough to run the machine. Like, she literally do like how the Chinese factories do, like, I'm like, ooh, honey. The accuracy, I might need a different footer. That might be one of the issues that can keep the weft in place, and that I could just run the line like that. Because I had got pretty fast on the Singer with running them, but the Singer doesn't go nearly as fast as this machine does. This machine, when you put it on full speed, it goes full speed. It has a setting on the side where you can change the amount of speed that you want to use. And so it has a footer, a presser foot, just like the other machines do, like the other sewing machines do. But if I was to push this thing to the floor, it would go like super fast. And I only have it set on like 1,000. I think it goes up to 4,000, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I'm definitely not using it to the full speed that I could, because I just don't be wanting to mess up the wig and then have to take a seam ripper to rip through. I don't miss what you were saying. I'm so right about I think you were talking about when I was talking about figuring out the live. one at a time. I'm thankful for when I done got a few at a time, but oh, this is perfect because this is going to show me how long it takes me to make a wig, which I think I'm at 45 minutes, but this one a little bit faster. So this is going to be exactly, this probably going to be only a small piece left because we on the last track. So I draw the lines, but if I feel like I have more left, I'll put it closer at the top near the closure of the wig, because you definitely want to make sure that that wig is covered accurately. You don't want somebody to have somebody stand behind them and they can see the wefts. So and I'm gonna put a comb. Did she say she wanted a comb? I don't think she wanted a comb. I'm still gonna put a comb, and if she decided that she didn't want a comb, I'll take it out. Because I feel like you can, with the band that you put in, you could actually, even if you don't have hair in the back, you could tuck the comb under the band and it keeps the wig down in the back. That's just like a little hack from me wearing wigs as much as I do as well, that I feel like works really well. Because I don't like the comb in my braid. But I don't like to feel like the wig isn't flat like I want it to be in the back. Okay, so we ended it, and I'm about to show y'all. I just realized I done turned it from the down. Okay, so the only pieces left is this really small piece. Okay. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Very clean. And of course we cut this part out for the lace, but I'm gonna put the comb in first and sew in the band before we do any of that. So the combs, they always have like this extra piece on the end. I'm gonna cut some of it just not necessary. And then I usually go and find the starting thread. I usually cut the thread as I go if I have to start over, but for this one, we use the same one thread all the way through the wig. I didn't have to start the thread over. We'll start the thread over when you have like either the bobbin runs out or you get jammed up or something. That's when you'll notice you have to start the thread over. It's actually about time for me to order some more thread for the wig. So this one I'm gonna actually fold forward. Where am I? So typically I leave a little bit more hair in the back. I mean, a little more cap in the back. Let me turn this. Okay, so flip this the opposite way. Okay. So that's done. I always leave a little bit of gap at the bottom. Unless you're doing like, so I do closure updos, like glueless updos as well. So if you're doing a glueless updo, you definitely want to put the weft as close to the edge as possible. Okay, so now we're gonna add the band in before I put the inside out. Just trying to remember where I put my bands. Okay. So I buy these type of bands. It has the adjustable piece right here. And when their head is smaller, I do cut a little bit of the piece off. So make sure the hair is separated, and you're gonna sew it right on top of that weft right there. And I like to sew mine on the corner where the closure starts, because I feel like that's the part that people want to be the tightest, especially when they're wearing it glueless, and she is wearing hers glueless. And I like to go over this band a few times because I feel like the band gets the most wear. So usually . it'll pull easy from the thread. So you just want to make sure. You get that band done. We at 40 minutes, so okay, I'm pretty time accurate with. Now the girl, how I found this machine, the girl I followed that used this machine, she had 15 minutes. We trying to get there. So turn it on the opposite side and do the exact same thing. Always just make sure your band isn't twisted, because that will be uncomfortable for the wearer. I know it's gonna do that. Okay. The thread was too short, so it came out. So just feed it through. And with this one, you put the needle through the opposite side, which when I first started using it, it was like, huh, that is so weird. Then you bring it back to the side. So the threading on how they thread this machine is a lot different as well. So yeah, and I am going to keep this live up. After this wig, I'm going to get off, but I am going to keep it up so people can go. Now, you're supposed to put that needle down in there before you start threading, so yeah, be conscious of that with the text. So, and maybe I can get on my computer and learn how to go back into the title, since I didn't have one on there originally. I pray for you. Okay. So there we go. Pull that off. And cut off the excess. And I'm going to show you what is the inside of this looks like. And how the wig looks finished, which this one, the knot still got to be bleached and styled, but she's doing bone straight. So here we go. This is the inside with the comb. And when my new tags come in, I had switched my logo, so I have the tags coming with my new logo that goes up underneath where the comb is. And then this is the stitching. This is the band. I'm going to show you guys really close how good that band is in there. And now we're going to cut out this insert part. And this wig is 85% done. So I like to put my hand up underneath so I don't cut the lace, because that will be tragic. And just make sure you don't cut any of your stitching. Which on this thick part, I can't tell where my stitching is. So I'm going to cut it kind of off from that a little bit. Okay, so this is how it looks now. And there's some good HD lace. The knots are very, very small. Very, very small. The ones I purchased already come pre-plucked. And since she didn't want any additional plucking done, I'm actually not even going to have to pluck this wig, which would be a whole task in itself. You take this rubber band out, which I don't recommend you putting rubber bands in the hair. I usually braid it, but the straight hair, the braids kept coming to loose. So I grabbed one of the rubber bands the hair actually had on the packaging. Like you can see where the braid was at. The braid I did have in there. Let me try to tangle up the hair. Because I ain't want to get a comb and take the braids loose. Okay. So this is the wig. This is the shine and the quality of the hair. And like I said, she has a small head, so that's why the wig looks so small. Her head is tiny, and she's actual in remission from cancer. So from the chemo, her hair is still growing back, so she has it really, really short right now. So yeah, that's why her wig must fit very, very snug. Like this canvas block is a 20.5. She's a 21. 21.5. So I'm just checking to make sure everything fits flat. And like I said, her head is a little bit bigger than this mannequin head, but it fits really good. I'm not feeling any bulging. Like I'm able to run my hands all the way down without feeling like, you know, like that space in the top. And that's the biggest thing. And she was like, can I come in for a fitting? But little does she know, when she come for an appointment tomorrow, we're already gonna be done. That's how you give excellent customer service. Because I told her I don't like doing rush orders, because she paid last week. I usually tell people 10 to 15 business days, depending on my already workload I have already and orders I already have in. So we actually is going to be able to get her wig pretty fast. So that's always a great thing. So thank you guys so much for coming on this live and watching with me. I wanted to do like 45 minutes to an hour just to test out YouTube a little bit on live. So I'm gonna learn a little bit more. As I learn a little bit more, we'll get better. I'll definitely bring some of my lights in this room. This room is kind of dark because I'm not against that window over there. If this desk was over there, then yeah, we would be in the money. So I'm gonna learn how to like put the titles and thumbnails and stuff like that. So bear with me. Thank you guys again for coming on and watching, and I'll see you guys next video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, and make sure y'all go and watch my daily blog of me talking about my journey this year of resetting, cleaning, resetting, and rebranding my brand. Just really getting my stuff together and shaping up and doing the things that I've always wanted to do in my brand to grow my brand even bigger. So definitely be on the lookout. Make sure you subscribe. Go binge watch the days. I'm going to upload a video today as well. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Now, how I end it. Not me not even knowing how to end the live. Okay, X.